Hello, you guys. Welcome to Watercolor Wednesday. Woohoo! Yes, I've got to bring it back. I have had so many requests to bring back Watercolor Wednesday. Now listen, before I start this, because it's the first one of 2023, I am not a professional watercolor artist, but I enjoy it, and I am excited to play and share my experience. So if that counts for anything, let's do this. All right. I hope that you will be encouraged to get out your watercolors and play and practice and, you know, get better each time. Now I am going to be using my Muñoz art, or my Muñoz paints. Let's see if you can see that. Am I in the frame? There it is. Muñoz. These are my favorite paints. Now, I have actually, this is a kind of a mid-range priced paint, I believe I would say. Use what you have, use what you can, what you can afford. I will tell you that the best quality that you can afford is what you should get, because they all play differently. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I haven't used those in so long. This though is, I have some more expensive paints and ones that are more top of the line, or considered top of the line, and I always come back to these. This is my favorite paint palette, and I really love these paints. They feel nice. They blend well together. They play nicely together. I'm gonna add a little green in there. And I just really, look how that green just makes that brown even darker. It's gorgeous. Just so nice. Okay, to work with. So I want to paint, I was trying to think of what to paint. And so I watched a couple videos and I wanted to try this. It's been so long since I painted at all. So I watched a couple videos and I wanted to see if I could make this really simple bird that I saw painted. And this is just Canson paper. I'm probably using way too much water. Again, I'm practicing. I haven't done this in a long time, you guys. So forgive me if this doesn't turn out, or doesn't turn out how I want it to. I don't know how it's going to turn out, to be honest. Oops, I know I've got too much water on my brush. But it's all about play and learning, and, you know, different papers are going to soak up water differently. Different paints are going to spread differently. You want to make sure that you're not overworking your paper, like I probably am right now. And let's see, let's kind of coat this in. We like to use those leave these edges kind of feathery if we can. I've got a harsh line, which I think is the paper issue, paper quality. Well, no, it's probably about too much or too little paint. And then we're going to use kind of a, let's see, I think I'm going to use this kind of orangey reddy browny color. Of course, see, my paper's already dry. It's like, oh no, let's wet this and see if I can get this to react the way I want it to. Too much water? Take some of it back. The best thing we can do though, you guys, is to get it out and play with it. You're not gonna learn it if you don't get it out and play with it. Don't be scared. It's just paper. Now, would I get out you see, I didn't get out my most expensive paper today because it's been so long since I've played with this. I don't want to practice on my expensive paper. If you can get your skill down when you're working with your less expensive paper, then you won't mind using your more expensive paper when the time comes, right? Now, one of the things, I can't even drop it in. It's because oops, it's not dry, I guess. So I am overworking things, but it's going to be cute. We're going to do, this is my practice, and then I'm going to go back in and try one more time. I'm going to make these a little bit darker around the edge here because I want some color and some livelihood here. Some lively color playing together. These are supposed to feather into each other, and they probably would have had I used better paper. So I do know that this paper has different challenges. But even so, going back, look at that. It did blend a lot better in there. So I think that's a win. Now, what I'm going to do also, I kind of want to go in with, this is a silver, this is a French gray. It's going to be a really light French gray. I'm going to darken that up with a little bit of brown, this brown that I used earlier. There we go, just a little. I don't care if those colors mix a bit. But not that much. That's okay. I still got the color I want right there. And I'm going to water this down real good. I don't need that much water on my brush, but I'm going to go back up around here. And I'm going to let that color spread just a little, because otherwise this little bird is going to look like he's ungrounded. He's going to look like he's just floating, not flying, just floating. But we're just going to kind of spread some of this out. It's part of the fun of watercolor, is just, you know, you've got some color in the background. We aren't little creatures that don't have color, are we? So even though that orange kind of spread there, I don't care. That's fine. It's going to actually make it really cute. Now, one of the things I need to do, he does have a face, believe it or not. So we're going to add just a touch of black to this dark brown up here. Just a touch, because I don't want very much. And I'm going to do this little beak right here. Probably just a little more black, actually. And we'll just drop that in there. And let that spread. And then we're going to give him an eye. I probably could have used my smaller brush for this. I have it sitting right there. Look how simple that is. It already looks like a bird, doesn't it? We're going to take some of this. Mind you, I did watch a video to do this, so this is not my idea. And I will put the link to that video and give credit where it's due. And she dropped, I don't know if she dropped some color in there. Did she drop some color in there? Did they drop some color in there? I feel like there might have been some more color drop in here. I might have messed it up. But I feel like it was darker in here. I feel like. But maybe they did something like this. Is that what she did? Oh, see how it feathers out? Just by putting that water there, it just feathered that color out a little bit. I think I'm going to do the same thing on the inside right here. Just swipe through like I did before, and it made it kind of spread a little, but I don't want a harsh line there, so let's kind of swoop that back. Let's just do this. Let's see what happens. We'll reactivate that paint, see if it feathers out at all. Worst it's going to do is make my bird floofier, and I don't mind that. Floofy feathers. Let's actually, we can help that by dropping a little more paint in there. Or not. Am I messing it up? I don't know. I'm just practicing. I'm just playing. That's all we're doing here. And I am getting some blooms and harsh lines. So basically I'm putting too much water is what's happening. See how the harsh lines are coming up in here? And now I'm overworking. So it's just all about practice. This is not perfect by any means. But you know what? Even though it's overworked and making some funky shapes and stuff, I think it's still cute. I wouldn't be ashamed. I think it's still really cute. We'll kind of mask that just a little. Add some more pigment in there. Right? It's just practice. Just make me stop. All right, I kind of don't like this line right here though. This is kind of bothering me just a little bit. I'm going to try to blend that just slightly. So I shouldn't have tried to add the wing in there. That was one of my mistakes, right? We're going to darken around this eye and make it look like that's supposed to be kind of like that. We'll kind of blend this in a little bit. How's that? A little better? Did I fix it? I don't know. But I think he's still really cute. Okay. Now, I have a little light spot right here I'm not super happy with. I'm a little bit nervous about trying to fix it because I'm not that unhappy, but I'm going to try to fix it. And that actually gives them a little bit of shadow in there, a little bit more color. That's cute. Okay. The next thing is I wanted to make legs on him, but I'm a little nervous about that too now. We're going to take, actually that's the wrong color. Let's see here. I don't think I'm going to make 2 of these. I think I'm going to leave it at 1. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. We're going to take, will this work? A little bit of white. Just add a little touch of white in there. Give him a little bit of shine. Just a little bit. I think we'll leave it at that. And then so I hope you guys will get out your brushes too. I hope to do this every Wednesday. This will be an open collaboration. I hope everybody gives it a shot if you do any kind of watercoloring. I feel like might be just sitting down, but I gotta put legs, right? Do I have to put legs? Maybe he's just sitting there. I don't want to put legs because I'm afraid I'm going to ruin it. That's why. But I should just finish it. I hope you guys will give it a try. Get out your watercolors. And, you know, give it a shot. Why not? we go. I'm going to leave the face alone. And I'm going to actually get my brush. And I'm going to put just a little bit more color underneath those, by those legs. Just a touch. Just a touch. And I hope you'll join me each week as I continue my return to watercolor. I don't know about those legs. I should have left it alone, but he's pretty cute, you have to admit. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Take care. Bye-bye.